Hello everybody, just like to share with you this lovely recovery truck from the company Cross RC. They're actually quite well known for making military vehicles. This is probably one of the first forays into sort of civilian trucks. As you can see, quite a lot of building involved in these, an awful lot in fact. The kit is absolutely superb. When I say superb, I mean superb. It knocks Tamiya into an absolute cocked hat. They are superb. Sorry, I have to keep giving me thing, I think, otherwise my transmitter keeps bleeping at me. These weigh an absolute ton. Most of all the chassis, the upper rails, the top of the slide bed, all the axles are completely made of metal. Hell of a lot much stronger than your Tamiya offerings, and rightly so, because these are built to 1/10 scale and not 1/14 scale as a Tamiya. They are quite substantial. I mean, as you can see, this is a Tamiya car on the back. I've got big mitts, and as you can see, it's a damn big truck. As I say, everything's metal, even the wheels, not like your Tamiya things. These are metal inserts. These are huge, double thickness at the back, single at the front. Obviously you got your cab. I mean, everything's great on these. Even the dashboard comes as standard, fully illuminated with all your details inside there. Haven't put a driver figure in yet because it's on its way. They have a fully working winch that's operated from the remote control. Obviously fully working lights, as you can see at the moment. Indicators, reversing lights, side repeater lights. I will demonstrate those later on. I've left the beacons on. You can switch these on and off from the radio. There's a repeating fashion, as you can see. These are a great thing. Also, I won't lift it up. I will actually show it in the pictures. You lift the bonnet up. You've got a fully detailed engine. With rotating fan belts and the radiator fan. It's got metal stays inside the bonnet. Obviously you've got cab lights, front lights, obviously indicators front, everything is operational, and its probably main, what would I call it, USP, ultimate selling point, is the slide back. This is completely automatic, which is operated from a switch on the transmitter. Its limit points are all done automatically, so there's no problems with it overrunning. And as you can see, this is all metal. None of your cheap plastic bits on here. As you see, that's all the way back now. And you can use your winch to take any vehicles on and off. This bed is big enough to fit a fair size, probably a Tamiya truck on top, or even a bigger radio control car or crawler. As you can see, it easily lifts this car, no problem at all. The whole thing is operated by a 2S LiPo, which is housed underneath the bed in the compartment, which is just under here. That slides off and the thing's in. And on this one, I've actually removed the speed controller receiver from under the bonnet because it looks a bit ugly, and I've now housed everything inside both of these side boxes. I've also on this one, but they don't tell you in the kit, which is not very good actually. Instructions are terrible, by the way. Of this one, it's driven through the receiver, so the beck on the speed controller is not really up to the job. I don't think it is anyway. So I've actually put a separate U-beck to provide it with a steady 6 volts to give it a good strong amount of power through, not only through the steering servo, which is a high torque servo in here. Oh, forgot to tell you, it does have a 2-speed high-low ratio gearbox. Built like an absolute tank under here. I mean, it's absolutely, compared to Tamiya, it's light years ahead. Everything in the truck is completely sealed, ball raced. I mean, and all the lights on these trucks are actually on circuit boards, so they're really easy to fit and remove if you ever need to do any work on them. It's all LEDs throughout, and there's some lovely details on these. As you can see with the trucks, I haven't switched the speed control on this one. As I said, I've actually put separate controls on here. One for the BET unit, one for the speed controller, and one for the sound unit. So this truck does have a full sound system on it, which I will put on in a second. As you see, it's got quite a powerful servo on it. Obviously, we've got indicator repeaters on the side. And on the rear. And I'll put the sound system. The good thing about this sound system that's fitted in this truck as well is I can actually vary the volume of the sound system from the transmitter. By the way, I'm actually going to be selling this this unit, this truck I should say. It does come with a 14-channel touchscreen transmitter, so, and it has got a 10-channel receiver in there, so there are 2 channels still spare. So if you'd like to fit anything else on there, there's another 2 switch channels inside that receiver that you can put extra lights on or extra controls on if you wish. Did mention the winch, which I will show after, is controllable from the transmitter. You can see. So it's yeah, quite a nice little truck, really. As I say, I've not switched on the speed controller, so we'll be able to get the revs up. And also in reverse, you have to excuse me because I'm doing this one-handed. Obviously on your steering you've got your indicators yet again, and obviously reverse lights and reverse blinkers. Also, yeah, we've got arm. See, also lights are also switchable from the transmitter. So all in all, an absolutely lovely truck. If you are interested, this one will be going on to eBay. It will be in an auction, so the highest bidder gets it. As I've already mentioned, it does come complete, ready to use. This unit is brand new. All the electronics are brand new, as is the radio, as are the batteries, motors, absolutely everything is new and unused. I'm pretty sure, as far as I know, it's definitely the first one that's going to be for sale in this country. And it may only be the first one that's actually been built in this country. I don't know if anybody else has built one. I've never seen one before, and I've been on the RC scene quite a while, so I'm not sure. Oh, I also forgot to mention, this comes with fully opening doors. The catches are sideways on, so the doors open, both of them, so you can actually get figures in there if you wish. So yeah, quite a nice truck. When I paint these are all painted in 2K car paint. So they're fitted with spray with a base plastic primer first, then a base coat red white, and then they're finished in the 2K automotive lacquer. So the paint finish is absolutely, as you can see, superb, and it's also extremely tough. You can polish this with car paint, T-cut if you wish, won't touch it. It's absolutely spot on, and the whole truck is like that. It is a lovely truck. Somebody's going to get a nice truck. Prices on these, unfortunately, the kit is very expensive. I think the kit alone is around £600, and then of course on top of that you've got your paint, you've got your radio equipment, you've got your batteries, not to mention probably about 3 weeks to actually build this truck. It's not the easiest of builds. It looks simple, but it isn't. There's quite a few little bits and pieces. Unfortunately, like I said before, the instructions are terrible. Unfortunately, it's a shame because the truck fits beautifully and the parts are very well made. Oh yeah, also got to mention, it's got locking differentials. So if you're using it on rough ground, off-road, if you want to, I mean, I wouldn't dream of taking this anywhere like that. But you can lock up the rear differential and have it as a fixed axle to stop it slipping. But I don't think you want that. The wheels, by the way, are beadlock wheels, so the wheels and tyres are all locked onto the rims, so it won't slip. And as I said before, this thing is absolutely built like a tank. If you bear with me, I will attempt to open the bonnet. Let's see if I can get this off without damaging even my finger. There we go. As you can see, it's fully detailed. This fan does actually work. I have actually pulled the plug out because it's a little bit noisy when it's running, and it just gets on my nerves, to be quite truthful with you. I have actually got a video of it running, so if the prospective buyer wants to reconnect it, it's just a single plug which is underneath the driver's seat. So nice and simple. Also forgot to mention, inside here, because the actual propulsion motor is encased in the dummy engine casing. So I have actually fitted a thermostatically controlled cooling fan, so if the motor does get a bit warm, the fan will kick in and it'll cool it down nicely. I don't think it ever will, because it's only drawing not even 1 amp when it's running, which is literally nothing. So I doubt it. It's just belts and braces for my personal preference, and and for the next person that's going to purchase it. So as you can see, let's say it is a lovely, lovely looking truck. Sorry for my poor camera work. If you're interested, please get in touch. This will be going on eBay probably in about 2 weeks' time, which will probably be about the, oh dear, about the 12th of October. Don't think I'll have it long. Obviously, I think it will be going up for bids, and the highest bid gets it. Lovely truck. Hope you like it.